Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to the Level Up English podcast, your cozy place to level up your life and your language through real daily life conversations. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We are really happy you're here with us today. It is a brand new week and we are ready to go.
Okay, Alex, before we start, I have a quick question. Be honest with me. Is your social brain online today?
Online? Let me check. Yes, it is online, but I think the connection speed is very slow today. Fast thinking is definitely not guaranteed.
I feel exactly the same. My brain is like a smartphone on 5% battery. It is still working, but it is very dramatic. It wants to shut down any minute.
Exactly, and it overheats if someone asks a difficult question like, "So, tell me about yourself. What do you do?"
Ugh, stop. That question is a trap. It is the hardest, easy question in the world.
It really is a trap because you know the answer, you know your job, but your mouth suddenly forgets English, and then you start doing this face, like, uh,
Yes, that face, the buffering face. Your brain is loading, and then, oops, error 404, page not found.
and the other person is looking at you politely, but you can see in their eyes, they're thinking, "Are you okay? Do you need a doctor?"
Honestly, that moment is painful. It's physically painful. It's like your thoughts are running fast, but your words are stuck in heavy traffic.
Ooh, stuck in traffic. That is the perfect description. The cars are there, but they're not moving.
And honestly, Alex, I think so many of our listeners can feel that too. Hey, if you have ever felt that stuck in traffic feeling in your brain, raise your hand in the comments. Just write, "Yep, that's me."
Because it is frustrating. It makes you feel slow or nervous or even a little embarrassed. But hey, if that happens to you, don't worry. You are not weird.
Not weird at all. You are just human.
So today, just let yourself relax. You don't have to be perfect here. You don't have to impress anyone. You can just listen and let the English come to you naturally.
Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders drop. And just so you know, this episode is designed for B1 level learners, so we're speaking simply, slowly, and clearly.
Right. Just grab what you understand, borrow the phrases you like, and don't stress about every single word.
So, Alex, let's talk about that stuck in traffic feeling. Specifically, I want to talk about the most terrifying situation for shy people. What situation is that? Public speaking?
No, even worse, being stuck in an elevator with a stranger in total silence.
Oh no, the elevator scenario. That is the worst.
It is. It is quiet. Too quiet. You can hear the other person breathing, and your brain starts screaming, "Say something, Sarah, say something."
We actually have a special name for this specific feeling. It's our first expression for today. Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. Let's break that down. Silence means no sound, but awkward means uncomfortable, embarrassing, or weird.
Right. It's not a peaceful silence. It's a heavy silence. It feels like the air becomes thick. You feel a pressure to fix it. So, how do we fix it, Alex? How do we stop the awkward silence? We need to do our second expression. We need to break the ice.
Break the ice. I love this idiom. It gives me such a clear picture. Imagine there's a thick, cold wall of ice standing between you and the stranger.
Exactly. And you need to break it so you can connect. But, Alex, be honest. Are you good at breaking the ice?
Me? Oh, I'm the worst. Let me tell you a story. Once, I was in an elevator with a neighbor. The silence was deafening. I panicked.
Oh no, what did you do?
My brain froze. I just looked at the control panel and asked, "Do you like buttons?"
Stop it! You asked about buttons?
Yes, do you like buttons? What kind of question is that? My brain was buffering and buttons was the only word I could find.
And what did the neighbor say?
He just looked at me like I was an alien. He didn't say anything. The awkward silence got even worse.
Oh, Alex, that is painful, but it shows why we need a better strategy. We need to learn how to start a conversation properly so you never have to talk about buttons again.
Please help me, Sarah. I need a better strategy. What should I have said in that elevator?
The secret is simple, Alex. Stop thinking about yourself. Stop worrying about your English. Start looking at the world around you. You need a conversation starter.
A conversation starter. That sounds very logical.
Yes, a conversation starter is an object, a topic, or a situation that gives you a reason to speak. It takes the pressure off you.
I see. So instead of inventing a topic, I just find one. For example, if the elevator music is strange, talk about the music.
Exactly. You could say, "Wow, this music sounds like an old 1980s movie, doesn't it?"
That is so much better than buttons. It is natural.
Or imagine you're at a cafe. The line is super long. Everyone is waiting. You can use the line as your starter.
So the line is long is the starter, and then I take action. I strike up a conversation.
Yes, strike up a conversation. That means you create the spark. You don't wait for them. You're the brave one.
Okay, being brave is scary, but let's try a role play. We're at that coffee shop. The line is long. I'm standing behind you. Go.
Phew, this line is not moving at all, is it? I think the barista is asleep.
I know. I've been here for 10 minutes. I really need my coffee, or I will fall asleep too.
Me too. I can't function without caffeine today.
Boom, cut. See, that was perfect. It felt so much easier.
Why did it feel easier, Alex?
Because we were complaining together. We were sharing the frustration.
Exactly, and that leads to the next secret. We found common ground.
Common ground, like we're standing on the same piece of land?
Yes, it means we share a feeling, an interest, or an experience. In the cafe, our common ground was we're tired and we hate waiting.
That is a powerful connection. When you have common ground, you're not strangers anymore. You're on the same team.
But, Alex, be careful. Here's the trap. Sometimes you start the conversation, you find common ground, and then the conversation dies.
Oh, I hate that. I say me too, and then silence again. It's terrible.
To stop that, you need to imagine a sport. You need to imagine a tennis match.
Tennis? Sarah, you know I'm bad at sports.
It's a metaphor. Think about it. If I hit the ball to you, what do you have to do?
I have to hit it back. If I don't, the game stops.
Exactly. Conversation is the same. If I ask, "Do you have plans for the weekend?" and you just say, "No," you put the ball in your pocket. Game over.
Right, I killed the game. So I need to hit it back. I need to say, no, I'm just relaxing. How about you?
How about you? That is the magic phrase. That is hitting the ball back. You need to keep the ball rolling.
Keep the ball rolling. That means keeping the energy moving.
Exactly. And Alex, if you keep the ball rolling well, something magical happens.
Something magical? What is it? Do I win a prize?
The prize is connection. When the ball keeps rolling, you start to feel comfortable. You feel like, hey, I actually like this person.
Yes, I love that feeling. It's like a click in your brain.
Exactly. We call that expression hit it off.
Hit it off. It sounds like hitting, but it definitely means connecting, right?
Yes, no violence. It means you have instant chemistry with someone. You become friends quickly.
Actually, I have a story about this. I met my friend Ben that way. We met at a bus stop.
Oh, what was the conversation starter?
He was playing a mobile game that I really like, so I struck up a conversation. I said, "Wow, what level are you on?"
Perfect. You found common ground.
Yes, and we talked for 20 minutes. We missed the first bus because we were talking. We really hit it off.
And did you plan to meet a new best friend that day?
No, it was a Tuesday. I was tired. It was a total surprise.
So it happened out of the blue.
Out of the blue, like lightning from a clear blue sky, suddenly and unexpectedly.
Exactly. That's the beauty of small talk, Alex. The best friendships often happen out of the blue. You just have to be brave enough to say hello.
Wow, we covered so much today. From the awkward silence in the elevator to hitting it off at a bus stop.
Mm-hmm. And now let's do something calming. Let's collect the key words from today so they stay in your English brain.
Yes, welcome to our word tour. Short, clear, and super useful. I will give you the definition and Sarah an example.
First one, awkward silence. Awkward silence means an uncomfortable, quiet moment between people.
Yes, for example, I told a joke to break the awkward silence.
Next one, break the ice. Break the ice means to say something to relieve tension and start a conversation.
Yes, for example, a warm smile is the best way to break the ice.
Next one, conversation starter. A conversation starter is an object or topic that helps you begin talking.
Yes, for example, his funny hat was a great conversation starter.
Next one, strike up a conversation. Strike up a conversation means you start talking to someone casually.
Yes, for example, it is easy to strike up a conversation with him.
Next one, find common ground. Find common ground means discover shared interests or opinions.
Yes, for example, we found common ground because we both love coffee.
Next one, keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling means to continue the conversation so it doesn't stop.
Yes, for example, I asked questions to keep the ball rolling.
Next one, hit it off. Hit it off means to have a good relationship immediately.
Yes, for example, we met at the party and really hit it off.
Last one, out of the blue. Out of the blue means suddenly and unexpectedly.
Yes, for example, he called me out of the blue.
And that's our word tour for today.
Yes, try to use just one of these in a sentence this week. Just one is enough. Small practice, big confidence.
So, here's a tiny homework. Next time you're waiting in line, look around. Find one conversation starter. You don't have to speak, just find it.
And tell us in the comments, what is your favorite way to break the ice?
We really love reading your comments. This is Sarah.
And this is Alex.
And you've been listening to the Level Up English podcast. Bye.
Bye. See you next time.